So what we're doing right now is we're working on his loose leash walk, which he's been doing so good. But you'll notice that every time that he kind of looks up and gives me eye contact, I'm gonna actually reward him for that, because that tells him that I like what he's doing. Going. Good. Nice job, bud. Very well done. Good. Beautiful. Good boy. Yeah. You're doing so good. Notice I give him lots of encouragement when he's doing the right thing. Now, if he starts to pull ahead too far, we have two options. We can either just stop and wait for him to kind of refocus on us, or we can turn around the opposite direction and then go back and try again. Good. As you can see, he's pretty good about giving you lots of check-ins, and even if he goes too far, he corrects himself, which is really fantastic. Good boy. Well done. Good. Wow, what a good job. Very nice. What we're going to do is we're going to make our way down the street here to a house that I know has some dogs in the backyard that are going to be barking. So we can practice some reactivity issues. Our street is fairly quiet and doesn't have a ton of traffic, but we also have no sidewalks. There we go. So if we hear over there, there's a dog barking, and he's definitely taken notice. So anytime that he looks over in that general direction as we're walking, I'm just going to mark him with good and tell him that it's okay to look and that yes, that's happening. But I'm also going to reward him pretty heavily for ignoring. Good boy. Nice job. Very good. Good. Well done. Good. Nice job. Now, if we were to get to a point of where we were so close to this dog that's barking at us that he starts barking too, it means we're too close. So we need to back up a little bit so that he doesn't feel so fearful. Most of his barking is not fear-based, it's barking is fun-based. So what I want you to do in those situations, if he starts barking, is I want you to say no, and you're going to stand in front of him, and you're going to ask for a sit. Good. And then you're going to reward him for that sit. Good job.
Justin, you move.
Sit. Good. Very nice. Good job. Good. All right. Hey, you're proud of you. Good boy. We'll see if these kiddos are here. They haven't been the past couple of times. Good. So you'll see he looked over at the dog barking and did nothing, so I just rewarded him for being a good boy. Good. Very nice. I'm never out when I need them to be. Good. Oh, yes they are. Good.
Gus.
Ooh, good. Nice job. So all I'm doing is he's looking at the trigger, which happens to be another dog barking, and good. I tell him good and I give him a reward. That's all we're doing here. We're showing him that just being a dog and relaxing, good boy, and doing nothing is what's going to be rewarding for him. Good. Nice job, bud. Good. So you see that looking at the trigger and then he looked back at me really fast. I want to make sure I'm rewarding that because that's him making a decision to check in with me, and I really like that. Good. Nice job. Good. Well done, bud. Sit. Good. Well done. Good. He's a little nervous about cars going by. To be fair, he's a little tyke, so good. Down. All the way. Good. Good boy. Free. Good job. We'll go ahead and walk back, and then we'll move on to the next stage of our outtake. You can go ahead and stop it.